Here we have a SAT math question. Which of the following equations represents a circle in the xy plane that intersects the y-axis at exactly one point? Okay, to answer this question, let's consider the equation for circle in standard form, that is x negative is the whole square, positive y negative k the whole square equals to r square. So here the value at the place of h, that is subtracted from x, is the x coordinate at the center of the circle, and the value at the place of k, which has been subtracted from y over here, is the y coordinate at the center. So h comma k, the point h comma k represents the center of the circle, and the value for which we have square on the right side represents a radius, that is r represents a radius over here. Okay, now so here we must have a value has to be squared on the right side, but in all the four equations in the given answer choices we have just 16. So 16 can be written as 4 square. So here the 16 also can be written 4 square, and here 4 square, here 4 square. So for each equation in the given answer choices, the radius is just 4 units. Okay, now what's the center of the circle in option A? So the value which has been subtracted from x is 8, and here the value which has been subtracted from y is also the same 8. So the center of the circle in option A is 8, 8. So in option B, the center of the circle is 8, 4. In option C, the center of the circle is 4, 9. In the last option over here, so now no value is subtracted from x. So this x square can be written as x negative 0 the whole square. That is 0 has been subtracted from x. So the center of the circle for the last circle is 0, 9. Okay, now let me draw an xy plane. Let me do it. 1 second. Okay, here I have drawn an xy plane. So the horizontal axis is x-axis and the vertical axis is y-axis. Okay, so for the first equation, for the equation circle in option A, the center is 8, 8. Let me mark 8 on the horizontal axis and 8 on the vertical axis. So here we have 8, 8. The center is over here. Okay, so now the radius of the circle A is just 4 units. So let's draw 4 units of radius. That's up to 4 over here. So then, the distance between the y-axis, the horizontal distance between the y-axis and the center is 8 units. So if I draw the radius of 4 units, like I'm getting a circle like this. So this circle does not intersect y-axis, but we have to find the equation of the circle which intersects the y-axis at exactly one point. So the circle we have in option A does not intersect y-axis. So we can reject option A. Okay, now let's go to option B. So for option B, we have the radius 8, 4. Okay, let me mark 8 on the horizontal axis and 4 on the vertical axis. So 8, 4, the center is over here. Okay, the distance between the horizontal distance between the y-axis and the center of the circle is 8 units. But the radius of the circle in option B is just 4 units. So this circle also does not intersect y-axis. So we can reject option B also. Okay, let me do it. Now let's consider the equation of circle in option C. So the center is 4, 9. Okay, now let me mark 4 on the horizontal axis and 9 on the vertical axis. So this is 4, 9, the center. And the distance between the horizontal distance between the y-axis and the center of the circle is just 4 units. Look at here. So and also the radius of the circle in option C is just 4. So this length is 4. So if I draw a circle with, let me draw it. If I draw a circle with radius 4 units and center 4, 9, so clearly the equation we have in option C, the circle we have in option C intersects y-axis exactly on one point. So probably option C has to be the correct answer. Anyways, we can check option D also. So for option D, the center is 0, 9. And the radius is 4 units. 0, 9 means the x coordinate is 0. So the point 0, 9, the center 0, 9 must be on the y-axis at the value 9. So this is the center 0, 9. And still the radius is 4 units. 4 units means like let's take a 9%, this is 13. And here it's y. So when I draw a circle with 4 units of radius and center 0, 9, so I'm getting a circle like this. So the equation, the circle we have in option D intersects the y-axis in 2 points. So only the circle in option, so we can reject option D, only the circle in option C intersects y-axis at exactly 1 point. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C.